Affirmative. Jacob is tricked. Jacob was fleeing from his brother Esau and on his way to stay with his mother's brother Laban in Haran. He was also hoping to find a wife. At Bethel, God told him in a dream that he was with him and everyone would be blessed through him and his descendants. As Jacob was close to Haran, he saw a well covered by a large stone and 3 flocks of sheep gazing nearby. Jacob asked the shepherds, "Where are you from?" "We're from Haran," they replied. "Do you know Laban?" Jacob inquired. "Yes, and he as well," they answered. "Here comes his daughter Rachel with his sheep." When Jacob saw Rachel, daughter of his uncle Laban, he rolled the stone away from the mouth of the well and watered his uncle's sheep. He told Rachel who he was, kissed her, and wept aloud. She ran to tell her father. Laban invited Jacob to stay with him. A month later, Laban said, "Just because you are a relative of mine, you should not work for me without pay. Tell me what your wages should be." Laban had 2 daughters. The elder was Leah, and the younger was Rachel. Jacob was in love with Rachel and said, "I'll work for you 7 years in return for your younger daughter Rachel." So Jacob served 7 years to get Rachel, but they seemed like only a few days for him because he loved her. At the end of the 7 years, Laban held a wedding feast, but Laban gave Leah and not Rachel to Jacob as his bride. It was not until the next morning that Jacob discovered he had married Leah, not Rachel. A furious Jacob confronted Laban. "What is this you have done to me? I served you for Rachel, didn't I? Why have you deceived me? It is not our custom here to give the younger daughter in marriage before the elder one." Laban explained, "But I will allow you to marry Rachel in return for another 7 years' work." Jacob agreed. A week later, Rachel became his wife also. Jacob worked another 7 years for Laban. When the Lord saw Leah was not loved by Jacob, he gave her 4 boys, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Rachel, however, remained childless. 10:4